All right, well, we will go ahead and get started. And if anybody else joins us, we will go ahead and let them in. I really appreciate you all being here. My name is Sheila Gold. I'm the Executive Director of Recruitment and Admissions for Tulane School of Professional Advancements. Hold up, Maria, I'm gonna wait 1 second. You let me know. We have somebody on our webinar who is waiting for an interpreter. And so we are going to wait just a second for them to get ready. All right. Maria, Maria, can you give us a thumbs up? Are you ready to go? Okay, thumbs up, great. Thank you. So once again, my name is Sheila Gold. I'm the Executive Director of Recruitment and Admissions for Tulane School of Professional Advancement. We are thrilled that you're here tonight. We love PTK students. Hopefully we can go through and tell you all about all the opportunities that we have for you all and how we can make transferring to Tulane SoPA affordable so that you all can get your bachelor's degree from us. And there may even be a few of you out there that already have your bachelor's degree and are interested in your master's degree. And we'll talk about that as well. So I am also joined tonight behind the scenes by my colleague, Ann Conlin. She is making the magic happen tonight. So thank you, Ann. And we always appreciate everything you do. So next slide, please. So let me tell you a little bit about Tulane School of Professional Advancement. Tulane University is made up of 9 small schools, relatively small schools. One of them is the School of Professional Advancement. A little bit of history is the university was initially founded in 1834 as the Medical College of Louisiana. It was actually founded as a response to the yellow fever epidemic. Ironically, here we are in the middle of another pandemic. But what's interesting for you all to know is that 50 short years later, and that's really not that long after the founding of the university, the first iteration of the School of Professional Advancement was founded. And essentially it was founded to students who are non-traditional students, meaning adult learners or students who maybe started off at one school or transferring over. Maybe they started college a little bit after high school. So it's meant for learners who need a little bit of flexibility. They're a little bit older than your traditional 18-year-old right out of high school student. And we've been doing that for a very long time, for over 130 years. So we feel like we have a lot of experience working with students just like you all who need some transfer credits sent over, who might need some flexibility in terms of scheduling classes because you might be working, or students who are interested in maybe not moving to New Orleans, but maybe want to live at home and take some online classes. So that's what this 130 years has allowed us to adapt and become today. So why the School of Professional Advancement? Well, we have a lot of reasons why we know that we offer a really good opportunity for you all to get your bachelor's or master's degree. First of all, for those of you who are interested in taking courses online, we've been in the online space way before COVID hit, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the slides to come. We are very sophisticated in this space, and we can show you why we're a little bit of a differentiator in the online space as opposed to sort of like boring online classes where you just kind of click through and teach yourself. We also have incredible support for our students. We are committed not just to getting students in and admitting you, but we're also very committed to having you graduate from Tulane. We want you to get that Tulane degree. So we're committed to your success once you come into the university. Also with our PTK scholarship, as well as our transfer scholarship, we feel like we've created an opportunity for a Tulane degree to be incredibly affordable for you all. And then of course, we've got the Tulane name. We're a top 40 university. We're associated with a research university, R1, which is the highest level of research. And you all have access to all of that sophisticated learning apparatus. So we do feel like we offer an incredibly appealing package to you all as PTK graduates. All right, so let's talk a little bit about online learning. And why do we talk about this? Because we offer both an on-ground and online experience. You could actually get your bachelor's degree. For those of you who are about to finish your first 2 years and get your associate's degree, you have the option of getting your bachelor's degree completely online at Tulane. Hybrid, you could do online classes and on-ground classes, or you can do just on-ground classes. The reason that we like to talk about online is because we really feel like we are at the top of our field in this space. You will be provided with all of the learning materials, lecture notes, assignments, all of that in the online space. But what we want students to understand is that our online classes are developed by what are called instructional designers. These are educators that have master's degrees in education, but their specialty is instructional design. They all work just for the School of Professional Advancement, and they've created an interactive online experience that's really like no other. You have opportunities to do engaging classwork with other students. You get to create relationships with other students and faculty. You have opportunities to collaborate. We have lots of simulations, informative videos. This isn't just like PowerPoints that you click through or readings that you then post responses on a discussion board. You are immersed in a whole online classroom infrastructure that you will be engaging with and responding to. And I think you will find that the simulations and the videos create a very different experience. Our students actually love it. We've won awards in this space, and so have our faculty. Our faculty are also taught to teach online, which is very different from a lot of different schools. A lot of schools, they just put faculty members who don't really have experience engaging in the online space into the online classroom, and it creates a little bit of a disconnect. Our teachers are all trained to teach in the online space, and I think that you'll feel the difference almost immediately. We also, you all should be receiving some invitations to sit in on classes. You have the opportunity to do that while checking us out. Take the opportunity to sit in on an online class and see how it's different and how much our students interact with each other and faculty. You'll get a sense of sort of how we're different. We also have guest speakers in the space. You'll see it's different. So a little bit of data in education. We love to share statistics. So we've educated over 13,000 students, and they've completed over 30,000 hours in online coursework since 2018. So you can see that's well before the pandemic. We were in this space developing classes, and we have thousands of hours and thousands of students who have given us feedback and helped us create the best classes that we can. We have over 200 faculty members that are trained to teach online. And of course, we've developed all of our master's degrees are entirely online, as well as we do have some certificates that are online, and that equates to over 300 courses that were developed in this space. So we are actually experts in this field. Next, please. All right, so let's talk a little bit about specifically the PTK scholarship. So our scholarship is actually, so the PTK undergraduate scholarship is designed to be a gap scholarship. So it should fill the gaps between tuition, mandatory fees, and any awarded financial aid. You still have to apply for financial aid using the FAFSA form. And if there's any gap left that isn't covered, our PTK scholarship will help fill that gap for you. In addition, so that's one part of it. The second part is that we also offer a 20% tuition discount for both our undergraduate degrees and our master's degrees. So in our graduate degrees. So that will offer you a significant savings towards your bachelor's or master's degree. Next slide, please. So Some qualifications. If you meet all of these qualifications, which you really should, you will automatically receive the PTK scholarship. You will need to have completed your associate's degree no earlier than 2018. However, we do have some flexibility for that for those of you who are applying for the master's degree. You need to be an active PTK member in good standing, meaning that as part of the application, we'll need you to upload your PTK scholarship or your PTK membership certificate. You will have to complete a FAFSA form and list Tulane University as the recipient. You must have a 3.5 GPA. You must enroll full-time at SoPA after your completion of an associate's degree. Full-time is 12 credits. So for a bachelor's degree, that is 4 courses. For a master's degree, actually, that's only 9 credits. And then all of PTK graduates will qualify for the 20% tuition discount. So that's a lot. That's a lot that I just said. We'll show you this in a visual form. Okay. So for our undergraduate degree, our tuition is based on credit hours. So for fall 2022, which we are in right now, our tuition is $596 per credit hour, and all of our classes are 3 credit hours. With the tuition discount, that will drop each credit hour to $477 per credit hour. For the graduates, for those of you looking at a master's program, our tuition is $1,158 per credit hour. And with the PTK discount, that drops it to $926 per credit hour. So once again, we also, we tell you to apply for the FAFSA, fill out the financial aid form, and see if you're eligible for grants and loans as well. Next. So let me break this down a little bit easier. So this is what this would really look like. If you transfer for undergraduates, if you transfer all 60 credits of your associate's degree to Tulane, that will get your tuition down to $35,000. Now we're going to start subtracting. You will get, we offer a $200 early application discount, which you will easily get if you apply by the deadline. We have a transfer scholarship, and every one of you for undergraduate are transfer students by virtue of the fact that you're transferring in your first 60 credits. And if you subtract those, you'll drop your tuition for your bachelor's degree down to $34,060. If you subtract the additional 20% off, you can get your undergraduate bachelor's degree for $26,908. So that's how that works for the undergraduate degree. I'm going to show you for the graduate degree next. Okay, so the graduate degree is slightly different in that insofar as you don't get the gap scholarship. So if you you don't have your any credits to transfer. So a master's degree is essentially 33 credits, which is $38,124. If you get the early application scholarship, which at the graduate level is $500, it drops you to $37,714. If you subtract the 20% discount, then you can get a master's degree from Tulane for $30,071. So that is a really great deal for a master's degree and a bachelor's degree from Tulane. Okay, so hopefully that sort of visually helps you. So let's talk about the degrees that this discount applies to. We are the School of Professional Advancement. We offer these bachelor's degrees. We offer digital design, digital media and marketing, exercise science, general legal studies, health and wellness, homeland security, humanities, which is a very general degree. You can take any combination of humanities-based classes, English, history, communication, those types of courses. Those are humanities courses. IT, information technology, public relations, social sciences, which is also a very broad social science degree. And you can take any combination of social science courses, sociology, psychology, political science, those types of courses. And then we have 2 business courses, which are organizational behavior and management studies and human resources. The master's degree that we offer are cybersecurity management, emergency management, health and wellness management, homeland security studies, IT management, liberal arts, which is also a very just general master's degree. And once again, you can pick and choose whatever liberal arts classes you want to take, as long as you reach the total number of credits, public administration, security management, and sports studies. So those are the degrees that the 20% discount applies to. So a little bit more about our student success and support. So like I said earlier, we're not just interested in having you all get admitted to Tulane SoPA. We are committed to helping you all graduate successfully. We want you all to cross the stage, get your degree, and become a Tulane graduate and have all of the opportunities that a Tulane degree will afford you. So you get actually 2 different advisors when you're at SoPA. You get an academic advisor, which you have for every student, and then you get a faculty advisor. And why our faculty advisors are so helpful for students is that our faculty members all work in the industry in which you are studying. So if you're interested in IT, all of your faculty members have either worked in IT or are currently working in IT. If you're interested in exercise science, they all have either worked or are currently working in that field. Same for Homeland Security. They're former intelligence folks, or they're former FEMA, directors. We also have all of our Tulane alumni and peers that you all have access to. And we also have our own career advisor that is dedicated to our students and is in our school. It is not shared with the rest of the university. That means when it comes time to applying for a job, if you need somebody to help you with your resume, help you with your LinkedIn page, they are available to help our students. You don't have to share them with anybody else. Also, the majority of our faculty, because they currently work in industry, they share with our students available jobs in their field and in their industry way before they get put up on job boards like Indeed. So our students get a bite at job opportunities. They get an opportunity to take a bite of that apple before the rest of the public does. So our students end up graduating with jobs, which is really, what it is that you're going to school to do. All right, so just a little bit of information about our application process. Our application is an online application. You need to go to our website, sopa.tulane.edu. At the top of the page is a big button that says apply, and that's where you will find our application portal. That's the only application that you use. There is no other application other than the FAFSA, which is a financial aid application. Go there and start your application. We do require an application fee. However, when you attend a webinar like this one, we automatically waive the fee as our thank you to you for taking 30 minutes out of your time at the end of your day. So thank you very much for doing that. We will require that you upload a current government ID. For most people, just take your phone and click your driver's license and upload that. Transcripts from any school from which you've received college credit need to be sent to us. That's probably the longest part of the application process. And please send them directly to the university and do not open the seal. The best way to do that is to send them electronically from the university. You can send them via US Postal Service, but that takes a little bit longer and sometimes they get lost. For those of you who are applying for a master's degree, there will be other elements to your application, such as they may ask you for a resume or some written statements. We do not require standardized tests. There's no GRE required. There is no SAT required, and we do not require letters of recommendation. So generally, that's pretty good news to most people. All right, we have 3 starts each semester. We are currently accepting applications for our spring term, which is in January. That application is open right now. If you are interested in starting in the spring, January 1 is our application deadline. We do have a summer start. May 1 is that application deadline. And then for those of you who are interested in the traditional fall start, August 1 is the application deadline. I mentioned in a previous screen our early enrollment scholarship. There's no reason not to get this scholarship. Just apply and enroll by these dates that I'm about to share with you. And for undergraduates, you could get $200 towards your very first semester. And for graduates, you could get $500. So if you apply to Tulane and enroll by April 25th, not apply by April 25th, but apply and register for classes. I'm sorry, I'm going to take you back to spring because that's our term that's coming up. If you apply and register by December 1, you will receive the early enrollment scholarship. For summer term, if you apply and register by April 25th, you will get the scholarship. And for fall, if you apply and register by June. So you will need to apply before those deadlines so that you can get accepted and be able to register by those early deadlines, and then you'll receive the scholarship. All of those applications are open right now. All right, so that's a lot of talking my parts. I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have. You could drop them in the chat below, or just take yourself off of mute if it's easier. So are there any questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
So I'm currently a dual enrollment student, so I'm technically still in high school, but I'm still getting my associate's degree at the same time. And so I'm a member of Phi Theta Kappa, but I wouldn't be trying to go to the Tulane School of Professional Advancement. I would just be applying to Tulane. Would I still be able to get a scholarship for Phi Theta Kappa?
Nope. The PTK scholarship only applies to the degrees at the School of Professional Advancement.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. There is not an age minimum. How do we know more about? So, Rachel, we can send you some information after this about our teaching program. We'd be happy to do that. Are we allowed to take courses in both? So SoPA students are allowed to take a few classes. You can take up to 3 classes at Newcomb Tulane. Yes, you absolutely can. Any other, do applications need to wait until after the final with the previous college? No, you can apply to us in your final semester of your associate's program. We'd be happy to take it that final semester. Any other questions? Do applications need to wait until, okay. All right, these are very good questions. Okay, well, look, my name and my email address are on the slide in front of you. Please email me if you have any other questions. My phone number is there, but don't really ever call me because I'm never in front of my phone, but I'm always in front of my email. So I'd be happy to answer emails. Yes, we will make sure that you can speak to an advisor. We'll hook you up with an advisor. Absolutely. So that you can ask them some questions. And thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you being here. Once again, if you have questions after this webinar, please email me. We love getting to know students. We philosophically believe that the admissions process is the beginning of our relationship building with students. And that's how we get to build a relationship with you, is by reaching out. So email me, and I certainly hope that we'll be seeing your applications to Tulane very soon. Thank you all very much. Have a great night, and I look forward to hearing from many of you. Good night, everyone.